Hello, this is Justin, and the topic of today's video is how to enable activation gestures for Braille screen input on the iPhone using VoiceOver. I'm currently on my home screen, and I'm going to navigate over to Settings.
Settings.
I just found that because icons are arranged in a grid, and I just kind of got that memorized where that icon is placed. I'm going to double tap with one finger.
Settings.
And I have now landed in Settings. I'm going to navigate over to Accessibility, which is just after General. And as I'm navigating all through Settings, I'm going to swipe right with one finger to move forward and swipe left with one finger to move back. So let's find Accessibility.
App, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular, personal, battery, VPN, general, accessibility, button.
Going to double tap on this.
Accessibility, heading.
Accessibility is open. Now I'm going to look for VoiceOver, which is just after Vision.
Vision, head, VoiceOver, on, button. VoiceOver,
I double tapped on that.
Button, on.
Now I'm going to find Braille settings.
Tap, double, learn, what's new, voiceover, speak, adjusts the speech, Braille, button.
Double tap, one finger.
Off.
Now I'm going to find Braille screen input.
Input and out, match input and output tables, switch button, on. Braille screen input, button.
Here it is, just had to navigate back there went a little too far.
Braille, launch apps, and control your...
Just stopped speech by single tap with two fingers. I'm going to find activation gestures, enable activation gestures.
Learn, use activation gestures, switch button, off.
The option is use activation gestures. It's currently off. I'm going to double tap with one finger to toggle it.
On.
And there you go. Use activation gestures is now...
Use activation gestures, switch button, on.
Enabled. And so that means now that I can bring up the on-screen Braille keyboard using activation gestures. Now, what does that mean?
Home. Settings.
I just navigated back to home by bringing my finger up from the bottom of the screen and until I heard two taps. And the on-screen Braille input. On-screen Braille input basically allows you to type Braille text and commands into your iPhone using just the touchscreen and the finger positionings that you'd be familiar with if you are a Braille user. And in the old days, you would bring it up in the rotor, and you can still do that. And I'll look at that in another video. However, you can also use activation gestures. You can bring up Braille screen input anywhere you like by double tapping with one finger on the top of the screen and one finger on the bottom of the screen.
Braille screen input.
And now you just heard that noise and the announcement, Braille screen input. That means it's enabled. You can disable it by pinching in or out. So I'm pinching out right now.
Stopping Braille screen input.
That's with two fingers. Let's bring it up again. And one interesting thing too is that when you double tap with two fingers, you don't have to make sure that both of them touch the screen each time. So sometimes I'm kind of lazy and I'll double tap I'll tap with two fingers the first time and then just one the second time, or vice versa.
Braille screen input.
So on that one, I actually tapped the top of the screen with one finger, and then the second time I tapped with the two fingers. I'm going to pinch inward now and take this away.
Stopping Braille screen input.
So that is how you activate or you enable and use activation gestures for Braille screen input on iPhone using VoiceOver. Take a look at my other videos about this feature. This is Justin Harford. Let me know if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and share what other videos you'd like to see on this channel. Have a great day.